All right, so on to matchup number 4. Matchup number 4, I got Siebels and Joel. Joel, listen, guys, Joel thinks he has the team to beat. Granted, his team is solid. We gotta knock him off his high horse. Okay, we gotta knock him off his high horse. But his team is solid. We gotta do what we gotta do. Going on to the matchup now. So Siebels having a 1-2 punch. Listen, I always talk about 1-2 punches. I'm a huge believer in 1-2 punches. In fantasy, it's been my kind of like my strategy, even though I don't think I have one this year, which is weird. But having a 1-2 punch is huge. And Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. could be like a Joe Cool and Jamar Chase. Could be a Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. This duo of Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. could like just take off. Could be they can break they can make history. They can break records. I really firmly believe that if those two are on the same page with that offensive coordinator over there and how they love to force feed the ball to one receiver, this duo could be deadly for us. So watch out for Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. Obviously, AJ Brown is AJ Brown. He's the alpha dog over there in Philly. He's going to get his touches. He's a top 5 receiver. No question about it. Questions I have, though, for Siebels is Jacobs and Dell. Dell's a baller. Dell in any other team is a 1B, maybe a 1A, but 1A maybe, but maybe a 1B. Just a lot of mouths to feed over there in Houston. So is he going to get enough food to keep his belly full? I don't know. Jacobs up in Green Bay. Does he stay healthy? Does LaFleur run a platoon in the backfield? We don't know. But if they do get their touches and they do get their mouths fed, those two can be ballers for him. So on to Joel's team. Joel's team is solid. Whenever you have Deebo Samuel and the freak Tyreek Hill in your lineup, you're always going to be in contention. With those two in your lineup, you're always going to be someone to be feared. So I give it to him. Having those two wide receivers automatically make you contenders. So good job there. I love the Evan Ingram pick as well as a tight end. As a sleeper, he kind of went undrafted for a little bit there and kind of fell to him. So I think that's a huge pick for Joel there. I think Evan Ingram finishes top 5 in tight end rankings towards the end of the year, so that's huge in his tight end league. So those are two things there to look at. Josh Allen, is he going to be the fantasy stud that he always is? I think so. When you can run in fantasy football as a quarterback, you're always going to be balling. You always are going to do your thing. Even though he doesn't have too many receivers over there, I still think he does his thing. So Josh Allen always is going to produce. My question marks for him, though, is going to be Connor's health and Pollard. If Connor stays healthy, he's a baller. He's going to be playing good, but I just don't see that happening. And Pollard is sharing a backfield with Tajay Spears in Tennessee. He kind of gives me the Eckler effect. He kind of gives me that Eckler vibe where I think him changing a team, yeah, it's a refreshing start for him, but I just don't think that he has that type of year that people are expecting him to have just because he's sharing a backfield with somebody who, can take over a backfield. So unfortunately, I don't know what Pollard's going to do. I don't know what Eckler's going to do. But if they do ball, then that's obviously good for Joel. But with that being said, this is also a great matchup. Like I said earlier, I think that this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think that this matchup is going to be the highest scoring matchup, in my opinion. I do have Siebels coming on top, 142-138. On to the next one.